Well, the aftermath of the warnings by some federal agencies are already staring many residents across the country in the face. But let's take a look at how prepared the National Emergency Management Agency is to play in playing its role as regards this very threatening situation. I'm now being joined live from our Abuja studios by the Director General of NEMA, Mustapha Mehaja. I want to thank you so much indeed for coming on the news at 10. Well, it does appear that Nigerians, especially those living in flood-prone areas, have not come to grips with the seriousness of these warnings from NEMA and other agencies. What are the dangers that lie ahead for people that are especially the coastal areas, those who live at the coastal areas, concerning this rising water levels?
Well, the danger issue is really dangerous. You could see across the nation where there are floods, people are displaced. They lost a lot of their belongings. That is how serious it is. But the current situation, as the NISA has just described, could be more devastating because all the indices available to us 2012 has manifested this time around. So part of our responsibility is to get all the nation, all those affected areas well aware and prepared, and all the agencies of government that are relevant to these activities are also prepared. We have been monitoring the situations, and having reached this stage, on Friday we call emergency meeting of all the stakeholders to review the situation and then assess the preparedness of all the agencies, which we have done. Having done that, we declared the situation as a red alert level, and then we quickly dispatched. We came up with 6 different groups of various members of the agencies to visit all the frontline states and assess their preparedness, assess the facilities on ground, and also identify locations where we could move possibly displaced people if it happened. Because
okay, but maybe if you just bust in very quickly, just so that I'm able to get some questions across to you. My apologies. But give us a sense, give us an idea of the practical steps you're taking in conjunction with your counterparts in states, for instance, to tackle the disaster in the coming days if it does happen.
Well, all our personnel, the search and rescue personnel, are on on alert. All the facilities will be identified and having been identified will be made available if it happens. People are being cautioned to leave where they are, where we can convince them to leave, which is sometimes very, very impractical to move out people before it happens, because they believe it's their ancestral homes, they cannot leave, which is social element of the difficulties we are having with the people along the affected areas. But however, what we can assure Nigerians is, as far as relief material, which is a part of our mandate, together with the same as the state governments, we are all prepared to ensure that the minimum stock required when it happens are provided. You could observe we have limited, the response time has been reduced. Most of these incidences that happen, if it is beyond SEMA's capacity, you observe that NEMA is always there providing the immediate relief material required by the displaced people.
Well, the manifestations are very, very clear indeed. As a matter of fact, those driving to the office could see already the Kara Bridge almost bursting its bank from the Ogun axis. That's the situation that I saw just on my way to the office today. But I must thank you very much indeed, Mustapha Mehaja, the Director General of NEMA.